Clive!
Thank fuck. You alright?
I am. But I'm a damn sight better for seeing you, Joshua.
And Barnabas.
The king is dead.
So they're all...
They are, but so is their killer. He can't hurt anyone anymore. You're safe.
Gav, we need to talk.
I'm sorry, Clive. You know I want nothing more than to go with you.
I do. But I'm glad you're heading back to the Enterprise nonetheless.
And not just for Edda's sake. Our people need to know what happened here.
You can count on me.
As can she, I hope.
Thank you, my lords.
Do you think that was wise?
Wiser than leaving a woman with child alone in the Deadlands. They'll be safer at the hideaway. For now, at least. This land is overrun with Akashic. The king himself was long turned, albeit by choice. All to serve Ultima, in his damnable quest to forge the perfect vessel.
The chaos Barnabas wreaked upon nation after nation. How many were killed for this?
He didn't consider it killing. Or a mercy of sorts. A way to end their suffering. He truly wanted to save mankind, and ultimately use that.
As he uses us.
But why us? What are we?
What are we? We are dominance. That is our fate. But that doesn't mean we have to accept it, which is why we fight. For the right to deny it. Is that not so?
It is. For our sins. Barnabas said something else. That the Mothercrystals were Ultimas.
Ultimas? Are you certain?
We know that the Mothercrystals have been leading the land of Ether. And we also know that it's this which hastens the spread of the Blight. But what I cannot fathom is what Ultima stands to gain from that. What did you find at the Stronghold?
The truth about Ultima's prize. For so long, I believed it to be you, and you alone. Yet, it is not merely Efreet that he desires, but Efreet and Phoenix both. That which we became in the skies over Twinside. Only when the twin flames are joined shall his vessel be complete. Quite why he needs a vessel is another question. Unless there is something he cannot achieve without one. Something his immaterial form precludes. Something requiring an unthinkable amount of ether and a body resilient enough to channel it. If I did not know better, brother, I would think that he meant to cast a spell. A spell 1,000 years in the making. A spell to end all spells.
And he cannot do it without us. Nor without the Mothercrystals. But if we destroy them all, we will stop not only the Blight, but Ultima as well. We stick to the plan then. Only this time,
we face him together.
Well, it's a long walk to Stone here. Let's not keep Ultima waiting.
Power of Darkness. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Odin's essence. Tuning with Odin not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, such as Gungnir, frantic flurry of attacks that damages all enemies within range. Ability details are found on the Abilities tab in the main menu. Odin's feat. Odin's iconic feat, Arm of Darkness, can be used to temporarily transform Clive's weapon into Odin's legendary blade. Landing attacks slowly charges the blade, readying it for Zentensuken, which is executed by holding square. Zentensuken's potency is determined by the blade's charge at the time of execution.
When Barnabas fell, his magic died with him. The road to Stone here is barred to us no longer.
Right, let's go test Odin out then, shall we? So it's like a toggle then. Oh no, it switched back to as long as I keep attacking, it stays out, I guess. But apparently this is worse than just using Clive's regular sword. So we have to buff it first. Which we can do by dodging and then attacking. Should get to do a special move. Same with parrying and then attacking, and then obviously doing my Heaven's Cloud and Gungnir will also increase our meter. I've also decided to equip, we've gone with the classic here, Diamond Dust, Wicked Wheel for staggering. One that's got a shorter cooldown and one that's got a big cooldown but does some nice stagger. And not bad damage. And then we've gone for... Oh, I haven't equipped the right one. Let me do that. I thought I had already done it. So we're going to have Judgment Bolt, because that does some nice damage. And then we're going to put Geiger Flare on that one. So that one is our big damage. And then this is our kind of just regular attacks. Hopefully, depending on the cooldown of these, I suppose. And then I guess it will also be a big damage once that meter fills up. And then we use this for staggering. Right, let us go and see what awaits us. We have a side quest. Seemingly there is not much more. Should we check in with the base? Just to see if there is anything? We'll stock up on some potions. I don't think we can make a new weapon yet. Do we even have... No, I think both of the things we need for the upgraded version of the weapon is from hunts, right? No, they are showing something new. Let's go and have a look.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
Let's see if we can get them done first. Get the best weapon we can. Hey, Nectar. What you got for me? Oh, quite a few. Gobbermoch. Bagel, which looks like a curl. Agni, which looks like, was it Fafnir from the fire lizard, or whatever he was called. And then 2 A's. No S's, weirdly. The Blood Moon, Usher to the Underworld. These seem to be in Waylude area. Titan's Wager, one would go definitely do. And Sambrek. Which one should we start with then? Oh, they're all A's, are they? Depends how much of these areas we can actually access at this point. Let's go do these ones then, because these are definitely somewhere we can probably go. Thanatos? Sure. Well, let's see what Odin's made of then, shall we? Usher to the Underworld. Travelers of the Gilded Path share stories of the Crystal Giant, the beast who haunts the path less trodden, illuminating the shadowy canyons with an unmistakable blue glow of ether, and painting them red with the blood of his victims. Our suspicions are correct, and this creature is another construct of Ultima, and only by laying him low might we truly begin to live on our own terms. Get down here. So how do I do the dodge and Odin thing? Do I have to have the sword out to do that? Try it with the sword out then. Okay, we don't get the berserk effect. We'll have it out. Whoa! He likes his chest beam, huh? Okay, I think my thing is fully charged. Nice. I can only assume that would be even better if he was staggered and I limit break. Guys, in a bit of a tantrum, isn't he? Ow! Jesus. This guy's only an A rank. This guy's kicking my ass. Oh, that was all my potions gone. No, you don't. Oh, yes you do. That was nasty. Doesn't help that I'm trying to understand how Odin works, but we got there. Dark steel. Extremely similar to iron, yet darker, harder, and heavier. Whatever foul magics ultimately employed in its creation, the metal thus has proven impossible to reproduce. Obtained by defeating Thanatos, or the Prince of Death. Used in crafting. Not met whoever that is yet.
And don't come back.
What do I owe the honour? So, will it be?
So we can make ever dark, which is already worse than what we've already got. In darkness shall he ever wander, content in her cold embrace. Uses the Ice Brand and the Dark Shard, so this is like a continuation of the upgrading of the swords, but we've already surpassed it. But we'll make it
if I do say so myself.
just for the sake of doing it, in case something else requires it to upgrade the next part, maybe. And other than that, we're on the best, right? What else do we need for the sword now, then? Some crafting, that'd help. Oh, we need 2 dark steel. So we do need to kill the other hunt for whatever it is then. Assuming we can even do it yet. And then we need the primitive battle horn. Is that from a behemoth, maybe? Assuming there is any in this game. Terminus. Another one of these things, huh? Let's begin. The Blood Moon. After the collapse of the fallen civilization, their technology slept silently within the ruins of their airships for many a long year. However, of late, these echoes of fallen age have begun to awaken, attacking any strangers on sight, presumably as they were designed to do, while some are easily escaped. This particular echo persists in pursuing its targets until they lie dead in the dust. You're quite finished. No, I think I have to keep spamming it. Right, okay.
Sweet dreams.
See what you made of, little goblin. Gobbermouch. The rogue goblin has been sighted several times in the abandoned village of Isola, presumably drawn by the stores left behind when the villagers departed for revelry. Though said villagers will not be returning, we shall surely seek to reclaim the village for mankind once this is all over. I suggest that we end the goblin's misery now, before he tears the houses down in search for sustenance. I don't know, he looks like a truck though, huh? Can we even stagger this guy?
Enough.
There's one tough goblin. Primitive battle horn. As goblin communications seem limited to painful cacophony of throat grunts and raspy wheezing, the beastmen will often employ carved horns, such as this one, to send messages over long distances. Obtained by defeating Gobbermouch, used in crafting.
Your journey ends here.
It's Sonic!
Look who's here to meet us. Pity they don't see the foreign visitors.
Ow, of course that bit hit me. Acne. A band of Cursebreakers, making their first foray into Relude, encountered this creature near the road through Halfcone. For those with memory of Ash before its fall, knew Agni as a peaceful beast, one worshipped as the Jolconnor of the North. The ether essence addled its mind, sending it barreling hither and yon, pushing anything in its path. To end the torment would be a mercy. Damn it! I will time that right one day. Really? Oh, bringing out the laser beams now, are we? We're ready. Yeah, crap. For God's sake, dodge it. Every damn sinew. Sure, no idea. Ow. What the fuck is he? No fire, chill out. Can't dodge this guy for shit. There we go. Now, come on, do the damn... How does this thing fucking work? I'm holding it and it doesn't do anything. You're dead, come on! Why is he not dead? One popped. Why did the... Oh, did not finish him. Pain in the ass. Stone tongue. Even should one manage to survive the rows of diamond heart, serrated teeth lining the Archosaurus's jaw, it's likely one's reprieve will be short-lived. The waiting just beyond is a granite tongue, sure to finish the job. Obtained by defeating Acne, used in crafting.
I've had warmer welcomes.
Ask about Dravast.
The sound of ringing still.
Has filled the streets of Dravast since back before anyone can remember. And there's not a smith worth his salt who didn't prentice under one of the village's masters. Me and Zoltan worked old Vulcan's foundry till our lungs burned and our skin turned black. But we were happy.
So we weren't.
Things change, people change. And we can either change with them, or we get stuck in the past. Me and my old mate, we have chosen to put our past behind us, so that Dravos can have a future. A future where young smiths can be proud of work done well, and work done right, just like here.
Who knows?
Maybe one day my apprentice will be someone else's master, and work them just as hard as I do him. Okay, see if we can make Ouroboros, that was it. Comet Feather, Stone Tongue, and some of that metal. Yeah, we just need... Oh, I need 3 more of that stuff though, so we're going to be down another one of the Orcish Clum, whatever the fuck that is. Okay, I'm sure we'll find some somewhere or another. Let's make the belt.
No scratches, all right?
Nice. I assume I can't upgrade that though. Not a... Oh, there is a bracer version. Stained loincloth. Oh no, we already made this, didn't we? Did I equip it? I don't even remember anymore. We do. Nice, we have it all on then. It's just the sword that needs its final upgrade, and then that's it, I guess. Because I can't assume we're going to get any better than this now. Nice. Right, we've got one more hunt, but I assume that's probably into an area we've not been yet. So it's time to get back out there, I guess. Right, with all the hunts that we can do out of the way, let's continue onwards, and we should eventually find the other one we need. It's further north, I think. So is that the walls of the main city? Yeah, that close? I mean, where are we on the map? I mean, it's hard to judge distance in this game, but it still feels like we're quite away. Could be that wall up there, who knows? We have some side quests to do there, apparently. At least one up here.
You were right, Joshua. Bodies up ahead.
Is there no peace for a dying man?
What happened here?
The ether floods made savage beasts of my companions. And those faithless orcs, I knew they weren't to be trusted. We were told that they would stay loyal to our cause. Something commanded their loyalty, but it was not us.
It's a wonder they stayed faithful for so long.
Perhaps they sensed our downfall. The king is gone, our nation in ruins. What becomes of us loyal pawns now? Sworn to a shattered throne. Fuck Walud. Fuck the dead king and his god. Fuck this withered shithole. The floods do not affect you. You are a bearer, albeit one who's lost his brand. Pray, hear me, brother. Will you grant this pawn his final wish? Will you lay my dying soul to rest?
Of course. What do you need?
Finally, some luck. Beyond the castle walls, towards Stonehere, there is a forest. Never turn. My parents are buried upon a bluff, nestled amongst the trees. Theirs was the only love I ever knew. I was torn from them in life, but perhaps I can return to them in death. Take my ring. See that it rests beside their bones.
May you find peace at last. Don't tell me. The only way to the capital
Is through that gate, just as you surmise.
There's an army down there, Joshua.
Yes, but I don't see any dominance.
We can take them. So I guess we are at the city then. Yeah, this map's a bit confusing because it doesn't really depict where everything is very well. Because it shows we're here, but we're technically like right here. I guess it's not to scale. Bad chocobos, great. I don't want to fight chocobos. How big is this area? It's pretty big, huh?
Faster!
Some birds as well. Have a look around then. So, our next hunt is in this area. The Crichton Hollow. So, within the city, I guess? There's an item over there. I'm sure it's nothing of interest, but we'll go and have a look. What do you want? Damn it. Don't get stuck. You guys hiding. A potion? Is this the place? I can't remember where it said, but it was so long ago. But is this the place where Odin and Bahamut had their fight way back when? Ugh. This chest better be worth it. Pain in the ass. So how does this work? I hold square. Right, so then that's now changed down there to the ability. Do I just let go? Yes. Okay. I thought I had to like press it again. I have to let go. Okay.
Ready, go?
Anything else of interest around here, do we think? Quite the city wall they've got. Bad chocobos. Making sure there's no chests.
Not an unturned soldier in sight.
Still again their suffering.
Come on, join the party. Yeah, there's a lot of chocobos up there, I looks it.
For us. I wouldn't put it past Ultima. He's made nothing easy so far.
Everyone wanna group up? Make my life a little bit easier? Yeah, these guys. I love these guys. Not. I'm not sure why I aimed it at those guys, but that's fine. Ow. Guys are so hard to dodge because they either do this bullshit, breathe fire, or just teleporting around all over the place. Fuck you. Jesus. Yeah, come on.
Joshua. Words bigger than others. And Nina, by the look of it.
Ow. I think I'm just tickling him at this point. You know. Maximum damage! Right up the ass! Would you keep still? Enough.
We can rest here if you like.
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Not too sure about that, but okay. Into the city we go, I guess. No hidden chests.
Look, Clive.
Oh, the city's all the way down there, huh?
By the Founder. The place is a fortress.
This is just a wall, I guess. Blocking passage. So this is the location of our next hunt somewhere. The pearl that we need. And it's a big area by the looks of it. So we've got to find where it is. Maybe down here? Is that down there? More of Ortimer's lot and orcs. Oh, just that Kashik, are they? Oh, that guy doesn't want to die, does he? You good over there, or...? Oh, we've pulled him too far away from their starting point. Whoops. Yes, yes. Hello, everyone. Quite a big area. Is there anything even of interest? See a chest. Amber. So money, basically. Right, let's go check this side. This seems to lead somewhere. Back. This is a Reaper, or a Lich, whatever. Ugh. Don't you dare fucking teleport. I think he fucking teleported. You know, guys, not kill that one thing. Oh, you find the bombs, eh? Ow! Pain in the ass. So where does this lead then? Should we take a look at Odin's other abilities? Switch one of them out, maybe? $1,800 I need for it. I could trade in something for it. Summon a second blade and unleash a flurry of attacks. Each hit landing significantly fills the gauge. I like that one. I like this one, but it gets you stuck doing that for a good while. Or it can do, potentially. Let's reset this one. Let's try this one out. Not really bothered about that one. Let's trade that out then and try Dancing Steel.
What do you suppose that is? It's not on Vivian's map.
Probably for a good reason.
Right. Just down here.
Looks like some sort of Colosseum. In-game optional bosses, maybe? Among the Dark. Don't know, but we can't get in there yet, apparently, so that might be something to come back to later. Want to make sure there's nothing hidden in this corner. Because of course there is.
You deserve a rest.
Yeah.
Ready, go? No villagers. No knights. Not even any bodies. One could almost believe the whole kingdom had turned to Kashyyyk.
Maybe. Oh, let's take a look around, shall we? What's down here first then? Any hidden goodies? Seemingly not. Do we think our curl friend is just going to be out in the open somewhere, or... I'll get over it, it's a tree. The curl over there, it could be that one. That could just be a curl, who knows. Just going to find out, shall we, and get it wrapped up. Yeah, looks like him.
Thanks, girl.
Bagel. It's quite the crown you have on there.
That's no ordinary girl.
Yeah, it hits like a fucking truck, apparently. Bagel. Among the divers beasts that make their home in Malud, there are many that seem not to be a creation of nature, but of some malign god. Bagel is one such creature, a cat that takes an almost perverse delight in hunting down the few survivors of the human race that yet survive on the far continent, and toying with them as a child might a doll, complete with chewing on their extremities. Very nice. Come here, you little bitch. Oh, that stagger break. Jesus. Takes me a hot minute to trigger this bloody thing. Come on, you're staggered. Stop it. Guess after this is over, huh? I may have wasted that there, but that's fine. Well, whisker and meteorite.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind.
We must still have more hunts to do because we still don't have the last material for our sword. Plus, we now need extra stuff. There must be plenty more. Right, should we head towards the side quest then?
Safe.
You guys just go away. No one cares.
He'll be able to see all the way to Stone here. As fine a resting place as any man could hope for. Reunited with those he loves at last.
Here lay buried ye bodies of Knut and beloved wife Breda. He departed this life in the 24th year of reverie.
Let's go. Run like the wind.
No, I'm not playing with dragons. Go away. We'll briefly check over this side before heading further down. Just in case there's something of interest, but I doubt it. Apart from more dragons. Oh, I saw an item up here somewhere. Totally worth it.
Have care.
I always have care, Joshua. Let's go check out the village, shall we? Bloody raptors after me
I
now.
haven't heard a single human sound. Everything about this place bothers me.
You mean it's lovely?
Back to the stables, girl.
Is there even anything of interest here at the minute? Come on then. Hello. Really? What have we got here? Fantastic. Anything in the church? No, I guess that's about it then. I mean, there may be a Kashik, but they're still enjoying a good run. Oh. Well, never mind. That's the end of that, I guess.
Ready, go?
I guess we gotta go check whatever this is. And then up here. Before pushing on. Could be some locations of hunts later, maybe.
I can walk from here.
Another dead village, huh? Well, I can move to different people, huh? Interesting. Oh, well, that's the end of that, I guess. I think Joshua fucked over there. Whole lots of nothing. But now, at least. There's still more people there, huh? Just you?
Not here.
Yeah, quick skip around here and then onwards, I guess. Already going past it. Yeah. I'll have a quick look down here as well, just to make sure. I'm not seeing anything of interest. There's a lich for some reason. There's probably another one of those chronoliths somewhere as well, because I've got to imagine there's one for Odin somewhere. Could be down here. We still have this place to be able to go yet. But for another day, let's push on then, shall we?
The calm before the storm.
There's only one way into that city. Across the bridge. Through the main gate. Right into the midst of whatever is left of the late King's army. Are you ready for this?
As ready as I'll ever be.